In the early 2020s, a strange little corner of TikTok would accidentally evolve into one of the most confusing internet sagas of that era. A group calling themselves the Wolfpack Elite, led by a man known online as Jeremy, began posting clips that, at first glance, looked like harmless roleplay. But the deeper people looked, the more the story twisted into something that nobody could fully understand. What started as a small friend group filming inside their apartment complex slowly turned into a viral maze of mixed stories, blurred relationships, and accusations that would follow them long after the video stopped.
What you guys are doing is tearing my family apart. We do not stand for that. I don't stand for that. You guys are seriously pushing it way too far. So I suggest you guys stop this now.
What is real is that the so-called Wolfpack Elite was made up of 4 adults who lived close to one another and spent a lot of time together filming TikToks. Jeremy positioned himself as the Alpha, a title he took extremely seriously both online and in real life. In his videos, he maintained a stern, dramatic presence, someone who believed he was leading a unit, not a friend group. Next to him was Tara, someone he publicly referred to as Beta. She appeared in almost every clip with him, acting as the second in command of their little imaginary pack. Then there was Allie, known as the Den Mother, who in reality was Jeremy's wife. And finally, there was Eric, nicknamed Delta, Tara's husband. The 4 of them created this fictional wolf-themed hierarchy for fun, filming daily life, training videos, and whatever else they thought might entertain their small audience.
38, 39, 40! 39, here I come!
I didn't realize we're starting now, so I gotta go run.
But the reason this story would explode beyond their control had nothing to do with wolf roleplay. It had to do with something far stranger, the blurred line between what they claimed was a fantasy and the parts of their videos that made the internet stop and say, hold on, what exactly is going on here? Clips began circulating of Jeremy and Tara referring to each other as brother and sister, not figuratively, not jokingly. They said it with a seriousness that instantly threw their entire content into question. Because at the same time the siblings were posting videos together, they were also appearing in suggestive, intimate scenarios, calling each other babe, talking about kids, and behaving like a couple.
Your homework done? Then go get it. I want to look at it. Homework, or I'll take your controller.
Go now. Sorry, guys. My kid is such a pain in the butt. I mean, our kid pain in the butt.
You my pain in the ass, son.
Yes, here. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Right here. Just kicked you.
Motherfucker.
I'm home officially. Oh, by the way, how were the kids' Bibles on? Were they good for you?
Yeah.
Did Junior listen to you?
Yep.
What about Princess? Did she listen to you?
She's daddy's little angel.
Oh, no, duh. She's mommy's girl, but daddy's world.
Yep. Kids are home.
Huh? No, they're not. Kids aren't home. We would have heard them walking through the door. They're not home yet.
They just walked through the door.
I guess they might be quiet because mommy and daddy are doing the video. Kids, go do your homework, hon. Mommy will be there to,
Viewers began stitching their clips together, trying to figure out whether this was a brother-sister relationship, a past romance, a polyamorous arrangement, or something far darker. And because the Wolfpack's posts were scattered across different TikToks, out of order, and often casually contradictory, the public had no way of telling which parts were storytelling and which parts were real-life confessions. What is real is that Jeremy and Tara were not related by blood. They had dated years earlier, and after breaking up, they continued calling each other brother and sister as some kind of inside nickname. But because they never clarified this early on, the internet filled in the gaps itself, and those assumptions spiraled into accusations that would haunt the entire group. Things only got worse when clips surfaced showing Jeremy openly favoring Tara over his wife. Birthdays, conversations, arguments, it didn't matter. There was an undeniable tension in the dynamic, and viewers picked up on it immediately.
to you. Happy birthday, dear Tara.
Queen!
Happy birthday to you. Many more to you. Go out the door to you.
Shush! Shut it!
As the Wolfpack continued uploading, more pieces of their private lives began slipping into the videos, sometimes intentionally, sometimes by complete accident. And every time that happened, the internet found a new reason to dig deeper. One of the most defining moments was a clip where Tara referred to Jeremy as her alpha, brother, and soulmate, all in the same breath. Viewers instantly paused. Comments poured in by the thousands. Nobody could understand how these labels fit together, or why two adults, who were not related, were using family titles while acting like a couple. At first, the group brushed it off as their thing, something only they understood. But the moment they left that explanation hanging, viewers began doing the rest of the work for them. Conspiracy-style TikToks started stitching their videos, creating timelines, and pointing out inconsistencies. Some assumed a breakup had happened behind the scenes. Others believed a secret romance was being hidden from the spouses. And the most viral theory claimed that Jeremy and Tara were a couple pretending to be siblings to soften the backlash. What is real is that their videos were never scripted with any kind of clarity. They filmed casually, impulsively, and rarely explained their dynamics. Out of context, their chemistry felt intimate. In context, it didn't make much more sense. The confusion alone was enough to draw millions of views. But the tension inside the group wasn't just something viewers imagined. There were moments captured on camera that highlighted cracks between the four of them. Allie, the wife, often appeared uncomfortable or left out of the conversation. Meanwhile, Eric, Tara's husband, would sometimes sit silently on the edge of the frame, like someone trying to avoid stepping into an argument he didn't start. There's one clip people still talk about, where Jeremy is presenting a wolf lesson, speaking directly into the camera with Tara standing beside him. When Allie tries to join in, Jeremy waves her off mid-sentence, telling her to wait, Beta is talking. The comment section erupted immediately. Even without context, it was clear that the hierarchy being played out wasn't just an online bit, it was something they carried into real life, and it didn't look equal. That moment created the first major shift in public opinion. What had been goofy role play suddenly felt like a dynamic built on favoritism and unspoken attachments. Viewers started asking tougher questions about Jeremy and Tara's bond. Some accused Jeremy of prioritizing Tara over Allie. Others accused Tara of encouraging the attention. And behind every theory was the same uncomfortable truth. The Wolfpack had created a storyline that was never meant to be a storyline. And now, the internet was rewriting it for them. Then came the event that changed everything, the alleged pregnancy. A rumor started spreading after a clip showed Tara touching her stomach and Jeremy saying, "We'll talk about it when the time is right." It wasn't a confirmation, it wasn't a denial, but it was just vague enough to ignite a wildfire. Suddenly, the Wolfpack Elite weren't just role players. They were the center of a full-blown internet mystery. The pregnancy rumor spread faster than anything the Wolfpack had ever posted. It didn't matter that nothing had been confirmed. The vague phrasing, the body language, and the tension already surrounding the group created the perfect environment for speculation. And almost overnight, TikTok detectives began stitching every clip they could find, piecing together a storyline the Wolfpack never clarified themselves. What is real is that no official announcement was ever made. No gender reveal, no follow-up, no confirmation, just silence. And that silence only made things worse. Some viewers believed it was a storyline for their wolf-themed content. Others were convinced it was a real pregnancy being hidden due to the messy relationship dynamics. The lack of communication turned the rumor into something massive, something the group couldn't escape from, no matter how many unrelated videos they posted afterward. Then came the clip that truly shifted the internet against them. Jeremy, looking visibly irritated, posted a video addressing the negativity invading the pack. He didn't name anyone, he didn't mention the rumors, but his tone was defensive. The problem was, his message didn't clear anything up. Instead, he made a comment that people still reference today. We take care of our own. The outside world doesn't need explanations. For a group already viewed as secretive and confusing, this came off as dismissive. Comment sections filled with people demanding accountability, transparency, or at the very least, clarity. But the Wolfpack offered nothing. Tara stayed silent, Allie appeared less frequently, Eric barely showed up at all. And when he did, it looked like he didn't want to be there. Another moment that added fuel to the fire came from an old live stream that resurfaced. In it, Jeremy and Tara sat together on a couch while Allie was in the kitchen, clearly upset about something. Viewers watched Jeremy ask Tara if she wanted to go upstairs and finish the conversation from earlier, while Allie stood behind them, trying to pretend she didn't hear it. Clips like that made viewers question whether the Wolfpack's real problem wasn't rumors, but a complete breakdown of boundaries.